Everyone was created for a purpose, but some people carry a special destiny that impacts generations. If you have ever felt like your life is different, confusing, or full of strange challenges, you might just be carrying something great inside you. Let's look at some signs that show you have a great destiny, using Bible examples to make it clear. 1. Your birth was unusual or surrounded by challenges. People with great destinies often have a strange or miraculous beginning. Moses was born when all Hebrew baby boys were being killed, Exodus 1-2. Yet God protected him by placing him in a basket that floated to Pharaoh's palace. Jesus was born of a virgin, something that had never happened before, Luke 1:26-35. If your life started with difficulties or miracles, it could be a sign that God marked you out for greatness. 2. You face many battles early in life. Before destiny shows, there is often a fight. Great people face great attacks because the enemy sees their future. Joseph was hated by his brothers, thrown into a pit, and sold as a slave, Genesis 37. Yet, all these battles prepared him to become a ruler in Egypt. David faced lions, bears, and even Goliath before becoming king, 1 Samuel 17. If life has not been easy for you, don't lose hope. Those battles might be proof that you carry something valuable. 3. You feel different from others. People with a great calling often don't fit in easily. You may think deeply, dream differently, or have desires that others don't understand. Joseph had dreams that made his brothers jealous, Genesis 37:5-8. Samuel heard God's voice as a young boy when others were asleep, 1 Samuel 3. When you feel different, it's not pride. It may be purpose trying to speak. 4. You have strong desires to help or save others. A person with destiny is moved by compassion and purpose, not just comfort. Moses couldn't stand seeing his people suffer in Egypt. That burden pushed him into his calling, Exodus 2:11-12. Nehemiah cried when he heard Jerusalem's walls were broken, and that concern made him rebuild the city, Nehemiah 1. If your heart breaks over other people's pain or injustice, you're likely carrying a destiny to bring change. 5. God keeps you even when you make mistakes. People with great destinies may fall, but God doesn't let them stay down. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, but later became a bold preacher who led thousands to Christ. John 21, Acts 2. David sinned, yet God still called him a man after my own heart, 1 Samuel 13:14. When you make mistakes and still feel God's mercy drawing you back, it's because he hasn't given up on your destiny. 6. You experience divine favor in strange places. Sometimes doors open for you when others are struggling. That's not luck, it's destiny. Joseph found favor in Potiphar's house, in prison, and in Pharaoh's palace, Genesis 39-41. Esther found favor before the king and saved her people, Esther 2:17-4:14. When favor follows you, it's a sign that God's hand is on your life. 7. You keep rising after every setback. People with destiny don't stay defeated. Every problem only becomes a stepping stone. Job lost everything, but God restored him twice as much, Job 42:10. Paul was imprisoned, beaten, and shipwrecked, yet he wrote most of the New Testament, 2 Corinthians 11:23-27. If you always bounce back stronger, you're not ordinary, you're destined for greatness. Carrying a great destiny doesn't mean life will be easy. It means God has trusted you with something special that the world needs. Every trial, every delay, and every strange event in your life could be preparing you for your divine assignment. So don't give up, like Joseph, David, Esther, and Jesus. Your pain has a purpose, and your story will bless many. Romans 8:28, KJV. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Follow for more life-changing videos.